We are ready for part 2. This is part 2.
Yes, it is.
Future Bob.
Future Bob. Do-do-do-do. Future Bob. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hello!
And welcome to
The family
Bob
and
and Enya!
Oh look! It's a Loungefly bag.
I wonder why. It is time for part 2 on day 16
Yay!
of our 30-day Walt Disney World countdown.
Part 2 of all the Loungefly bags that Enya owns. Apart from this one, which I own.
That is Bob's.
So this is
That is
my
Bob's possession.
Loungefly bag.
Yeah, go on, show off your Loungefly, Bob.
This one. We're doing the
Bob.
Halloween ones. This one is my one because remember from the last one, I ended up buying the fireworks, the wishes bag, and then we had 2. So and you swapped it for this one. So now I own the pumpkin Mickey, and it is Mickey. He's in the shape of a pumpkin. He has this little bit of hair, which is also his stock, and it says Loungefly on it.
It's a Parks exclusive.
It's a Parks exclusive. Didn't know that.
Yep.
And on the inside, oh, it's got like sweets and stuff. You won't be able to see it because I'll do it in you and be like, oh no, you can't see in here. But it has pumpkins and sweets and spiders and skulls.
Very Halloween.
Yes, very Halloweeny, and it is this sort of like faux leather. Is that what you'd call it?
It's kind of like a
Suede-y?
yeah, like a faux leather suede.
Yeah. So it's nice, and this is my single Loungefly bag, which really is Enya's.
Do you know what else it does?
What?
It glows in the dark.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, the Mickey face.
Yep. It glows in the dark.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean, it's meant to glow in the dark. I don't think it glows in the dark as much as this bad boy.
Ghost Mickey.
Ghost Mickey. It's already, you can see like on the back here where we've a bit of darkness that it's like starting to glow.
So you just turn this light off. And then maybe...
Ooh. Can you make it happen? Like anything can happen.
Well, you can actually, on the tiny bit on the side there,
Yeah,
you
you
see it's
can
like
see
got a
the
bit
glow.
green.
Yeah, it's a cool bag.
Yeah, so it glows green in the dark. Anyway.
This is Ghost Mickey. Ring lights returned. This is the Ghost Mickey Loungefly backpack. Look how cool he is.
Yeah.
They have now, because of the popularity of this, they actually ended up bringing out a Minnie Mouse version. So it's just, you know, eyelashes,
Oh.
and she's got a bow. Because that's how you can tell them apart.
Yeah.
Is Minnie's got a bow, Mickey doesn't. How can you tell Enya and Bob apart? Enya has a bow.
Bob has
No.
just these ears.
So that's it. It's that Enya has a bow.
Yeah, okay.
And Bob's.
Yes.
That's
That's the only way. Yeah. Oh, apart from that, we look identical.
Anyways. It's got some nice embroidery on the back that just goes boo on it with
Nice.
the little Mickey ears.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. Honestly, turning it around this way and it's not directly at the light, you can see the
It's
kind
starting
of
to get greeny here as well.
the greenish kind of glow. It's a really cool backpack.
Yeah.
I am very tempted to take either this guy or the pumpkin Mickey with us to Florida.
Yeah.
Because of the whole season of it. Not yet sure, because obviously it can't bring a huge amount of Loungeflies with me.
Because we got lots of dresses to take with us.
Exactly, and they do take priority.
And ears.
And yeah, lots of
Cool.
ears. So I will have to debate about that. But these are really cool.
Yeah.
The Pumpkin Mickey one is the original Pumpkin Mickey that came out back in 2019. I saw this and was this
Park.
close to
Oh,
buying
really?
it when I was in the parks. But I ended up buying a different bag, which I will show you in a bit. But he's like, lots of people are after him. They've done quite a few Pumpkin Mickeys ever since.
Okay.
But he's the OG pumpkin, and therefore he's worth the more money. So, my final Halloween bag is this very cute Halloween snacks bag.
Yay!
I actually really like the placement that I got on this. It is secondhand and it is slightly damaged on the back, but the front looks really good. And you've just got all of these cool little Halloween Disney themed treats. And you got a couple ghosties on there. I especially like the cupcake that's got a witch's hat. And then the pumpkin Mickey, because you can't go wrong with like a little pumpkin Mickey. Here on the back, you can see where I've got some slight damage like on the side. But it's okay, I ended up getting it for like a discounted price, which I didn't mind. But I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a fun one that's not like super duper Halloween. You know, it's not as kind of in your face.
It's not obvious as like the pumpkin Mickey, but but it's nice.
It's also handy with these ones. You've not got the ears or anything on them, which ears on these ones are really difficult to keep straight.
Yeah.
And a lot of times can end up becoming bent and are really annoying. You don't really have to deal with it with this bag, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, still a cool backpack. Two.
It's like my mug. Just Mickey on it.
Right, I think we'll continue on with the all over print theme after our Halloween snacks one. First up, I have got the Isma all over cat print.
Yeah.
This is a cool one. This I got in box lunch back many years ago. I don't know if it was a box lunch exclusive or not, but it is Isma in her cat form, and it's just all of her different faces everywhere. But as cool as that is, wait until you see the back. That's the coolest.
The back's the coolest bit. Go.
Oh my goodness. It is the Junior Chipmunks with Cat Isma with the Junior Chipmunks. I love it. I think it's so fantastic. Honestly, this is the reason I bought this backpack. Is because of the back of this. I thought it was way too cool. You don't see a lot of Emperor's New Groove merchandise.
No, you should. It's very underrated.
You really should.
It's one of the top films.
Exactly. I think it's kind of having a resurgence though lately.
It's a big like cult following, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone wants them.
So I think there is more stuff starting to come out, which is great and how it should be. But this was kind of one of the original ones before they kind of started getting big again, and I'm very happy to have it. Next one.
Grogu.
It is Grogu in all of his cute glory. This is just him in various forms. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it was this one. I think it was the other one. There's another one and it's him like eating the frogs.
Oh yeah.
And you just have like the little frog legs like sticking out of his mouth.
Baby Yoda.
This is much more PG.
Yeah.
No death on this backpack. But you can see him in his cradle and just being adorable and cute. There was a couple of other versions of this. You could get like, I think a more red one. It was meant to be more kind of sand and everything. But I thought it looked better in the black.
Yeah.
And the big reason that I bought this one was because of how much we love The Mandalorian. And it was one of those things that we started watching when we were first starting dating.
Yeah, I watched the first season and then the second season came out and you hadn't seen the first one.
No.
And then we watched them all together and that was one of the things that we would talk about and stuff, so hence then you had to get this.
Had to get it. That reminds me of him. But I'm really happy to have it.
I was going to buy you this actually.
Really?
Yeah, because I was looking it up and then I got you the pop figures instead.
Oh yeah.
The Mando and the other one, but you kept saying about wanting it, and I was like, should I just buy it for? Should I buy it for? It was for your birthday or for Christmas or something.
The really big thing about me, and I think it makes me a little bit more difficult to buy for, is that if there's things that I want, I will say that I want them, but I will end up buying them.
Yes, you will straight away.
So it will always be a case of, oh, I really want that thing, and I'll probably go on about it for a week or two, and then I'll just buy it.
Yeah, I know.
So then you'll have no chance to get it. Yeah, if I want something, I get it.
True.
Got you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm stupid, but he still loves me. Okay. Oh, I will show you. These are they're Loungefly, but they're not Loungefly backpacks, not your conventional, typical ones.
Yeah.
These are quite cool. I think they're cool anyway. But we'll show you those next. To start off, I have got this crossbody, which is from Loungefly, which has got all of the Disney villains on it. Which, I think this is actually potentially my first Loungefly. Because my brother bought this for me as a Christmas present. I didn't realise what it was. And then it was only after I started getting big into Loungefly and I went into my wardrobe and pulled it out and went, oh my god, it's Loungefly!
Yeah.
So I became super excited at that fact. But it's the only Loungefly crossbody that I own. It has got the Loungefly tag on the back, and it just goes, no place for fairy tales. Also, I think it's really cool because you've got, again, it was characters at the time that weren't super popular.
Yeah.
Are much more popular now because I think it's just a resurgence of all of the things from like the 90s, early 2000s that they're like, yeah, that stuff is cool.
We like that. And villains are cool as well now.
Villains were always cool.
I know they've always been cool, but they're a big...
Everyone's jumping on the bandwagon.
They are.
I liked villains before they were cool.
Gaston's always been cool.
True that. You've got Hades on it, which at the time you didn't really see much of Hades. And then you've got Dr. Facilier, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
See it better on the front. But yeah, that's really cool. The next thing is, this is something I found in the Florida Mall.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And I saw this and I went, oh my god, I have to own this. And this is a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade Loungefly. Not true backpack, but it is a backpack.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's very big. But it is the full size. It's the full style Keyblade. The top of it is where you can actually open it up and put anything you want in there. It's just like black. But you have got Kingdom Hearts crown symbol on the back. What's really cute is if you play Kingdom Hearts...
I didn't know what Kingdom Hearts was until you explained it to me, so...
I love Kingdom Hearts. I was super excited when the third one came out. It came out on my birthday, and I made a point to have my birthday off, so that way I could play it all day. And it was a great birthday. I enjoyed it. But if you play Kingdom Hearts, you know that there are various Keyblades, and on each of the Keyblades, they have a keyring.
Okay.
So it's like, let me just fight with this weapon. Oh, there's this thing dangling. But on this particular Keyblade, there is a Mickey head. And lo and behold, they have the Mickey head on it here.
Alright. Yeah.
Which I just think is super cool. I don't think I've ever actually used this.
No.
Because it's pretty much like having a guitar like strapped to your back.
Yeah.
Because you have to obviously kind of do it like crossways, which makes it a little bit more awkward, but I had to own it. I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna hang this somewhere just so I can have this.
Oh, you put it up in here.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Everything, well, my dear hopes, in my wildest dreams, I wish to have all of them on the wall, but I need to buy more hooks.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Poor Bob, having to put up with me and all of this.
I don't own anything.
I make up for that.
I got 3 tents. So there you go. I do own 2 hammers. So, claw hammer and a lump hammer.
They're so cool.
I don't know if that's the same.
Next, I've got some face character bags. This, I love this bag. It's the 3 Caballeros.
Yay!
I love the 3 Caballeros. The 3 Caballero ride in Mexico is one of my favorites. I think it might nearly be my favorite ride in Epcot.
Really?
I love it. I love the animatronics.
Yeah, there's not a huge amount of competition though.
More like Spaceship Earth is really good.
Spaceship Earth, Soaring, Living on the Land.
Yeah, they're all great, right? I love this one. It's cheesy, it's fun, the animatronics are great, and the song is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good song.
So
And it's always a walk on, and if it's not a walk on, it will be in 5 minutes.
true that. When I saw it, I had to have it, and silly me, bought it when it wasn't in stock anywhere in the UK, and bought it for a ridiculous amount to have it shipped over from the US. But Bob said it was okay because I was allowed to treat myself because I had gotten in some money from some shares from work, and he was going to pay for our next dinner, so it was fine.
We had some libations.
This was all written on a whiteboard note on my fridge.
See if I can find the picture.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Did you buy it? Was it really expensive and then it came in stock here?
Yeah.
Oh. Goodness.
I think I spent like over like 100 and something quid. I think like 130, 140 quid on this bag. And then it came into stock at like 70, like a couple of months later. But I didn't know!
You didn't know. And some of the deals you've got on things recently. So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
You buy and sell. I mean, you don't sell, but...
No, I buy. And buy some more. I'm selling one dress.
You are.
But it's only because it's like 4 sizes too big for me. Otherwise it would be kept. Anyways.
I said to Annie the other day that her dresses and bags were her pension. And fair enough, they could be. There's a lot
They
of them.
could be, but the problem is that I use them.
Yeah, true.
Which means that they won't be as valuable. But I love them and they're precious to me.
They just gotta bring you happiness.
So, you've got Panchito, Jose, and Donald all stacked up, one on top of the other. It's all just bright pink on the back, but I love it. I think it's really cool, and I thought this would be awesome to have around Epcot.
It would.
Of course, now I've bought so many dresses that I can't just have multiple Loungefly backpacks with me. But maybe if I could somehow make it work, they might get there. You might make it, boys. You might make it. So you have Heimlich from A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
And the reason I bought him is because look at his beautiful little butterfly wings. I mean, how cool is this though?
Yeah.
When do you ever get A Bug's Life? Anything.
No, you don't.
So when this came out, I just thought it was so adorable. This was one of the this is when I started getting into Loungeflies.
Yes.
And I thought he was adorable. It's the wings. The wings are just everything. It's just like, come on. He's also got a little candy corn keyring on the side of him. Because we all know that Heimlich likes to eat. It's like, I'm a beautiful little butterfly. So if anything was going to be my retirement fund, it would probably be this bag.
Mm-hmm.
Except I've used it, which I shouldn't have done, but I didn't know it was worth anything back then.
No. It's not only worth something if you're going to sell it, so if you're not going to sell it, you may as well use it.
This is the Cinderella Castle Loungefly backpack. This came out with a matching Sleeping Beauty one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the big boys. This could easily go for 600 quid.
Best sell it.
Probably not in the condition that I have it in because I have used it because I loved it. And this is the backpack that stopped me from buying Pumpkin Mickey.
Well, that was a good choice then.
But this was the one that I bought.
Yeah.
It's lovely. I was so close to buying the Sleeping Beauty Castle one.
You should have done both.
Because it was
a
pink.
set. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time,
Oh, you didn't know.
Enya wasn't money bags.
No.
So couldn't
You're not
be
really
spending
money
all that
bags
money.
now. I don't know how you afford all these things, to be fair.
Credit cards are great things. Also, no. I don't encourage people to have multiple credit cards or things like that. Do not come around and blame me for you being in debt.
$30,000 in
Credit card debt. Credit card debt.
When the bank call, I tell them
I can't pay it back yet. Credit card debt. Tomorrow I may buy a dining room set. Or this Boba Fett. Who knew this was going to turn into a musical episode? Anyways, so this is the Cinderella one. All the turrets are done out in gold, and you've got some gold fireworks as well. The gold fireworks they're indented rather than like embroidered. So if you like rub your finger over them, you can feel like that there's indentation to it, which is quite nice.
I can testify to that.
But I love it. I think it's a really pretty backpack.
Yeah.
If you think this is really nice, Truffle Shuffle are bringing out a Cinderella castle backpack. It's all kind of like this kind of icy blue color. It's really beautiful. So if you were wanting something, if you were really wanting this one, have a look into that. I think it would be worthwhile.
Yeah.
And a good alternative. So there you go. Right, we're gonna finish up on one of the favorites, which are the sequin Loungefly. And as Bob has just gone, they're all just the same bag, but in different colors.
These three are all exactly the same, just different colors.
Let's start off with this was a collaboration with Loungefly and the company Laser. And it is a silver holographic bag.
Yeah, you can see the colours, it's cool. And then
Yeah.
the colour line on the back as well. As you move it, it just changes all colours. Ooh, that looks cool in the camera.
I know. So it's completely holographic. This is amazing out in the sunlight. As you can see, the ring light is really helping do this bag justice. It's super sparkly, it's nice. It's got a little snowflake on it. I don't know if that has something to do with Laser, the company. But I thought it was a nice little touch, and then I was like, oh cool! Now it makes it like a frozen, like Christmassy
Well,
style
that's what I was
bag.
trying to figure out, because this one is the Arendelle Aqua, isn't it?
Yes, it is!
But this should have a snowflake on it.
That should have a snowflake on it. Seeing as you brought it up, this is the Arendelle Aqua backpack. This came out back when they were doing all of like the themed collections with the backpack, the ears, the spirit jersey.
Yeah.
And as
They picked a colour.
Yeah.
And just went with it, and then they just went for the next one, then the next one.
yeah. So this is the Arendelle Aqua one. I actually managed to pick this up and the ears for quite cheap because I got it secondhand, and it's got a lot of pen marks
On the inside.
on the inside.
You'll never see that.
I use them, so it doesn't bother me. Other people will collect them, want to sell them off. It's not my jam. I want them because I want them.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for me. On the back, it's kind of more this tinfoily blue kind of leather, but it's very pretty.
Yeah.
I think Elsa would be proud.
And the gold one.
Next we have the gold, it comes off really gold here. This is, good job ring light, you are doing these justice. So this is basically the gold version. I think there's a bronze bell one, and then this is the gold. But I got this so it would go with my Loki outfit when I went to Disneyland Paris. But it's just a beautiful colour. It's really pretty. Again, same on the back, this kind of gold leather, but very nice backpack. I've now got the 50th anniversary, oh god, iridescent. So it's a pink holographic material, as you can see, and then pink holographic sparkly sequins on the ears, on the bow. I think a lot of people were disappointed because it didn't really fit the rest of the theme of the iridescent. They have now got a gold version with blue, which
it's
kind
cool
of
with the different colours as well.
yeah.
But
I think it goes better. I don't know why this wasn't more purple to go with
it
their
should have been
outfits.
more bluey purple,
Bluey
yeah,
purple.
rather than just pink.
But I like it. It's super sparkly. It's hollow. It's pretty awesome in my book. To finish off, we have two more. This is. This was when they released all the Make-A-Wish collection and stuff, but I don't know if this was actually like in collaboration with Make-A-Wish or not.
It's called Make-A-Wish bag, though, isn't it?
I don't know, to be honest. They had like a Make-A-Wish spirit jersey and like Make-A-Wish ears,
Yeah.
which were all done in this colour. But I don't know if this was part of it, or if they kind of just went, we'll put it in, but we're not going to give them money.
Make-A-Wish. Wishes.
Oh.
On your heart. Wishes. Your dream wishes. And your wish will come true.
Musical episode. The reason I liked this so much was one, super sparkly. Two, It reminds me of Fantasia and Sorcerer Mickey.
Oh yeah.
That was why I liked it so much more than anything, because, tell me, is this not his hat?
Yes.
Like, come on.
Alright, we'll stop it.
This is why I went for this. It's kind of got like indented stars on the bow. Just hope you can see there. Just throughout it, just to kind of bring back all of the stars, the wishing upon a star kind of theme. But it's beautiful. The colour is really pretty. And yeah, it sits pride of place with all of my little Mickey Funko Pops.
Yeah.
And this is the last one. You're probably going, thanks the Lord. This is my newest one. This is one that I really wanted. Couldn't get it. Sold out.
They were selling it when we were there.
They weren't selling it when we were there. They sold it like 3 days after we left.
Yeah.
I was gutted. It came out on Shop Disney, went like that, was never being restocked. Restocked in Disneyland Paris again, missed it, and then the next thing was I managed to sell 2 other Loungefly backpacks that I wasn't super in love with, sold them off, and the next thing was up pops this bad boy.
The 30th Disneyland Paris 30th bag, yay!
It's
and
gorgeous.
It has the park stuff, and it says Disneyland Paris, and it's got the 30 Mickey.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got the things, so all of them are like the rides, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the different attractions.
Yeah.
All incorporated into like each of the letters.
Yeah.
So obviously we went to Disneyland Paris for the 30th anniversary. For my 30th anniversary of being on this planet. So I really wanted this.
Yeah.
One, it's like, it's their 30th, it's my 30th. It was the first time that we went to a Disney park together.
Yeah.
It was Bob's birthday present to me. I mean, there's so many good feelings with this bag, and that's why I really wanted it. It's even though I didn't have it for this trip, it instantly makes me think of us being there.
And we would have got it if you could have there, so.
For sure.
And on the back it has the Disneyland Paris 30th kind of indented in the
back.
as well.
It's this really cool kind of royal blue colour with the purple trim, and then the sequins are kind of like a blue purple. It kind of nearly reminds me of like Cadbury Roses, the purple one. You know what I mean? And then it's got fireworks here, which is all embroidered onto it, which is really lovely.
This one seems a bit better quality than some of them.
Yeah, this one is
a bit more sturdy. And it's like more details and things like that.
This one they really like knocked it out of the park. They did a much better version with this than I feel like the I'm missing it. Than the 50th anniversary iridescent one.
Yeah, this one feels a bit like cheap and tacky almost. Because of the material, it feels like it's like a cheap bag.
But like
like that one is a lot more.
Yeah, like as you said, that's like another sequin one. And the new one they have out is like a gold one with like the blue and everything, and it's pretty, but you don't know that it's 50th.
No, but with most things with a 50th you would never know. So
whereas this one, it's like, this is it.
Disneyland Paris did a considerably better job with the 30th than Disney World to the 50th. So.
Well, we've not been to the 50th yet.
Well, that's true, but just looking at everything.
I mean, Disneyland Paris knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
That parade show is the greatest thing.
Oh, it's so good.
The tune is great.
Yeah.
All the performers and the characters in it are great.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun. And
Definitely.
it's so great. And we would have been content to go back to the park and probably just stay and watch that than get on anything.
Yeah.
It was just so much fun. Ready for the ride. Woo! It's a new beginning. A brand new place.
Musical episode.
Woo! Oh, it's like in the sitcoms when you get to that point and they're like, oh, they've run out of ideas. They've just turned it into a musical.
That's what we've done. Day 16, we've run out of ideas, so we've just done a musical episode.
Woo! So, that's all of my bags.
Hooray!
We've slightly lost it at the end. I think it was more like, oh, this is a bag, whatever, who cares? Anywho, we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I still remember to say goodbye.
Hopefully you enjoyed looking at all the bags.
Let us know what one your favourite was.
Oh, yeah.
If
I think
you...
it's that one. That's my favourite.
I mean, this is now my favourite.
Yeah.
I love it. I do also love you too, Tiki.
Oh, yeah.
You're awesome, but there's too many good memories associated with this. Let us know what your favourite was. Let me know, do you have Loungefly? Do you collect Loungefly? What's your favourite from your collection? How many have you got? Tell me everything. I want to know.
Do you want to buy any of these ones? We've got too many.
We're not going to listen to Bob. He's reached the point of crazy. So, forget that. Make sure to come back tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
British Standard Time. And you'll get to see us again. Probably being even crazier. Bye!
So you got 3 exactly the same, just different colours. I didn't know how many you had.
You need different colours for different occasions. You know, different outfits, that's what it calls for. You're all so tiny from up here, you all look like ants! It's a terrible attempt at his voice. I think I've broken Bob.